Okay, I was recording and I hit some key on my phone. I'm doing this on my cell phone. Um, Hopefully I can tie the two videos together. If not, then this will be the start of the video. And I was talking about this palm tree that I got at Home Depot for $17. It has a couple of new spurts on it. These two right here are new growth, and I was trying to see if there's any more new growth, but I don't see anything else coming up, so that may be the extent of this tree for the summer. See my shadow. I wish I would have come out here earlier today. You probably can hear someone lawnmower, someone's lawnmower. But anyway, I planted this in this beautiful pot that I bought. Oh, I got this pot at Marshall's, and I can't remember the amount I paid for it, but it wasn't a lot of money. And I thought, let's put some rocks over it to keep the soil moist. And it seems to be working pretty good. I don't have to water this a lot. It has also grown a little taller than it was when I first bought it. And now I wish I would have bought two. Maybe I'll see if I can winterize it. And if so, we'll be back next year and we'll see what happens if it survives. I got a couple of houseplants sitting out here. I'm definitely going to spray those down before I take them back in the house this fall. Okay, let's talk about these lilies over here. These lilies, let me show you this one right here. That's a little lighter green than the rest of them right here. I got that from my church during Easter. I believe it was Easter, yes. And it was in a pot, so I planted it in here. And then the rest of them, they were in the ground down here. I know it's a little junky. Still working on this yard. But I had, I think, maybe 6 of these in the ground. One of them didn't survive when I replanted them in this pot. And the reason why I replanted them is because I've had these lilies for several years. I had a fence, when they were in the ground, I had a fence around here. But I took the fence up. I didn't like the fence. A little wired fence. And when I removed the fence, the rabbits started chewing at the leaves. And I thought, well, I'm not going to keep something in the ground that the rabbits are going to chew up, because then that takes away the beauty. So I put them in this pot, and as you can see, they still have all their leaves, but what you cannot see are the beautiful flowers that were there that blossomed this summer. They only come and go, but they were beautiful. I do have pictures of them. And I'm not sure if I was to cut. I need to research and find out, like, if I cut this, will it bloom again this summer? If not, I'm not too much bothered by that. I'll just keep them in this pot and wait for next year to see when they bloom again. Okay, so we're going to turn around and come over here to this pot. I have 2 of them. And the reason I want to show these is because I have new flowers that I've never grown before, and I was excited to see how they would turn out. Well, these here are snapdragons, and as you can see, they have some buds on them, so I guess they'll bloom soon. They were blooming, but I guess those blooms are over, and so they're going to bloom again. I'm not familiar with them that well. And one thing I wasn't, oh, here's one right here standing up. Oh, and a couple of them. Okay, so that's what the flower looks like when it's in bloom. And oh, it's windy, sorry about the wind. And so those 2 here are nice, but then we have this one over here and this one over here, and they just leaning over to the side. I don't really care for that. So I don't know, maybe these should be planted in the ground is what I'm thinking. I'm going to research these. So if I decide to get some next year, they're definitely going to go in the ground if that's the suggestion. Also, I got some coleus in here. Again, excuse me, a new plant. I never purchased coleus before, so I thought I would try these out. And they actually have some blooms on them as well, a purple leaf. I didn't expect that. I liked it for the foliage, the pretty pink foliage with the green trim around it. But they also have a purple looking flower on there, so cool. And I wish I would have known they were going to have this purple leaf, because there's another garden I want to show you in a bit, and I call it my purple rain garden. Then I have this spike plant here. I usually get the spikes because, you know, with pots, you got to have your filler, and thriller. So that's my, I guess that was supposed to be my thriller. Well, and actually I didn't really consider that to be my thriller. I wanted some pretty flowers as a thriller. I just feel like I didn't do a good job this year with my pots that I usually put out here by the gazebo. Another new plant that's in here is a, oh gosh, what's the name of this? I can't think of the name of it. It's a silver plant. It's not coming to mind, but I thought I would try these out. They're doing pretty good. I got a few of them in here in the pot. And let's come over here, we can see it a little better. I move this right here. So it has some green leaf here where it probably doesn't get as much sun as the top part, which comes out a little bit more grayish white. I like it. And also I was watching one YouTube channel, and she was saying she believes, she's not sure she's going to test it out, but she believes you can pinch off a piece and try to root it. So she was going to try it. You know what, I might try it myself, and we both can try it and see if it works. And so those are the flowers I have in here. Here's another one that fell over, and the flowers are, maybe that's how it's supposed to look. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if these snapdragons are supposed to hang over like that, and then the flowers stands up. I'm not sure. But here's another coleus. Oh, I love this leaf. It's so pretty. Just a deep burgundy red. Such a pretty flower. So, and then I did the same thing over here in this pot. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same. I dressed it the same way. And I think I have something in here that I didn't talk about over there, and I'm sure I have it in that other pot. But that would be this. But this looks like the coleus. I must have put more in here than I did over there. But wow. This baby here, this pot here is doing a lot better than the other pot when it comes to the, I said coleus, I meant to say snapdragon. It's doing a lot better than the other pot with the snapdragons. Like they multiply. Oh, and even look at the silver plant here. It's bigger and better. So, you know, this pot here doesn't get as much sun as the other one. And so let me see if I can move back and show you the difference in how that's sitting in the sun.